Okay, this is a Y flicker. So basically, it's a little better than a bike. It's basically a scooter with 3 wheels. It's really fun. You basically just wiggle and like to move around and go forward, and then there's steering, there's handlebars to steer, and it's easy to put together.
Yeah.
Here's a demonstration. That's why you don't do it in small areas. I know the reason why. Here's a nice and easy little loop that you can do. Just a little loop for like when you're like younger. Just use the brakes when you go on a sharp corner. Just like try to go slow, wiggle slowly.
And then in the corner, you want to shift all of your weight to the way that you are turning.
Yeah.
So if you're turning left, you want to shift your weight to the right. If you're turning right, you want to shift your weight to the left.
Not like that. That's a demonstration how not to do it.
Do you want to do it the other way too? You want to do it the other way?
Other way? Sure.
Yeah. So then this is the other way. See? And you can get up to some pretty high speeds on these. Especially when you're going like downhill, but I wouldn't really recommend that because that can wear out the front bearing really quickly. Because I was riding in my backyard and I completely blew out the front bearing. So in the rain, if you are riding this, the thing can get really rusty, which can fall to like failure on it, and it will either like break it or you would have no brakes because the cables will wear out. And also, if you are in like a little puddle, the brakes don't really work because of the tire and it's all wet. And also, it feels really bad when you're riding. So, you can get my voice. And also, if you are locking it up by a bike lock thing, make sure you wrap it up. Make sure you wrap it. So wait, let me go get my plate. You want to lock it up from this post.
This is how you lock it up.
Under, up, through here, and then around the bar that you are hooking it up to. Then you hook it up and it locks. And when you have it like that, you can't pull this out because it would put more tension on it. The only thing that they can do is just get out of there, but then it'll cause a lot of sound. So that's how to lock it up. So then this is how you
This
do
is
it.
how powerful the brakes are.
Yeah, so this is how, if you can do both feet, see, you're not going to go anywhere. So he's going to show you how to ride it. So he's only going to use 1 foot, right?
Yep.
So then, it's 1 foot, and then,
2 feet.
yep, 2 feet, you just bring them back and forth. Swing them back and forth.
He uses he uses his legs to maneuver it, but I use kind of like my hips because it's kind of fast.
Yeah, so basically you want your lower body to do all the work.
Basically all your lower body, but some of your upper body to steer.
And also another thing is that you always want to keep the steering wheel straight, because if you ever do go like that, either the front wheel will slide like that, going forward, or it will dig in and you go over the bars.
Either if you like do this, it'll slide like this.
Yeah, it'll slide like that. And then,
Or if you do it too hard, when you're going too fast, you'll go over the bar.
yeah, like that. So that's one safety thing. Also, another thing is that this is not,
And wait, one more thing is that you can't go backward because the back wheels will catch you like
yeah,
this.
like, see? And see, these things can go back and forth, but this is the farthest it can go.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of a safety thing. So if you are rolling down a hill backwards, I'll stop.
Yeah.
So one thing is that, so the steering rack right here, see my hand, goes all the way down. Right here it goes into this tube. This tube connects to that. So if that ever breaks, you always want to return it where you got it, or you can weld it back on. Because you want it to be either welded, so right there is a weld. And then it goes right down into the wheel right here. Get down here so that you can turn it.
The B3 is basically a bigger Y flicker than the B2 because the number is bigger than 2, and this is the B3 as you can see right there.
So this is the foot pad. This is the shoe is for men's. So you put it on and you see it still fits. So maybe like a 5 or maybe a 6 in men's could fit on the B3. We do not know how big it is. I would say roughly about 30 to 40 inches long. And always wear a helmet while riding it.
Because it's easy to tip over.
Yeah, just watch how easy it is. You're just gonna put a little bit of pressure on it. See, he just puts a little bit of pressure on it. But sometimes, and also when you go around like really sharp corners, that can really mess it up. See, just like that. So always be careful of that. So as he talked about the B2 and B3, I think there's a B1 that's a little bit smaller. There's an A3, there's a A2, and there's an A1. And those go smaller, so I think the A1 one is for like little kids. It's about like half this height, maybe half the size. Then there's the A2 that's a little bit taller. A3 is a little bit taller. B1 is a little bit taller. B2 is a little bit taller, and then there's a B3, which I have is the biggest one. And if I stand up to it, just on the ground.
You pick the perfect height for it.
Yeah.
So
You always want like the top of your hip.
to be touching like the handlebars.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, like that. That's a little bit too tall for him, but.
I'm still able
Oh,
to
and also I think you can adjust the handlebars height. Can you?
Yeah,
or
by
can you?
twisting that bolt right there, you can just push it down just a little bit
For a little bit higher or lower front end. So there's another thing. Also, a way how to fold it.
It's foldable.
Yeah, and then this is how you fold it. So do you guys see this bolt right here? Right here, this bolt. You have to have the Allen wrench that comes with it. You unscrew it, take out the bolt almost all the way, and then you can fold down the handlebars.
This goes all the way down
Yep,
by the wheels, and then
Yep.
it's like portable, and you can put it in your car.
Yep, and then I think the wheels fold in too, right? Yeah. When you put it down, the wheels fold in a little bit closer to the handlebars. So it's easy transportation. Also the front wheel. I think this is about a 4-inch wheel just from here to here. I think the whole thing is about a half a foot. It has these little tiny spoke things. Same thing with the back wheel, same one. If you ever do break a wheel or something, go to like the Y flicker website, and then they'll probably replace it, or you can buy one. This is how the brakes work. So he squeezes that handle there, and then that squeezes this down here, which stops it, and then this is what makes the cable go up and down. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple. It takes a little while.
They're just like the bike brakes.
Yeah, they're basically just like bike brakes, but except for it's the front brake. The back wheels have, let me flip it over on that side. The back wheels have these. All it is like a little metal piece with some bearings in it, right here, and that just makes it so it can pivot. And then the max capacity is when this purple part hits this black part right here. Also, they come in, I think, blue, white,
Green.
red, purple like this one, and orange, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And pink.
And pink.
Yeah, so that's all of them.
This is how fast the tires spin.
You can go faster when you go down the hill, so.
Yeah.
So right now I'm going to show you guys how to put this thing together. It's already put together, but I'll show you. We're not going to take it apart. So when this handlebar is folded down, there should be a little bag, these little screws in. Put this up, you tighten it down as tight as you possibly can. Then you put the handlebars on, which are kind of a pain, but you can get them. It's these little screws. It has a little tiny square thing. Underneath there's a little, I think it's 10 millimeter bolt. 10 millimeter right there. And then there's a washer. Then also you can adjust your brakes right here to make them go up and down, and then you can tighten it. That's basically all it takes to assemble it. Loose. Yeah, those ones are loose. See? So he can pull it up and down, see? So if you do get a crash, it doesn't damage your brakes. It'll just throw it up or down. That's how I like it. So I think that's it about it, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. So if you guys do want to see it, it'll be inside the classroom or outside. Bye. So if you guys do see this on YouTube or in the classroom, make sure you guys go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Screaming Like a Hellcat, and like the video that comes out. Do you have like a YouTube channel or like Snapchat or something?
I have a Snapchat.
You want to say it?
I don't know it.
You don't know it?
No.
Okay, and also my Instagram is HellcatYT. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.